So I just completed the newest build for my video game, or rather the newest prototype build for my video game. If you would like to check it out and you've been following the channel for a while now, you could just head over to my itch. There will be a link in the description, or my YouTube profile. You can run the game on the web client, and I would love to get some feedback and just tell me what you think about my ideas so far. And essentially I'm just trying to get some feedback right now, and in the process of doing that, it has taken me almost 8 months to get to this point, and that is a lot of time to invest, almost a year invest in that project. And in the process of doing all of that, I have come to the realization that adulting and video game development, or adulting and chasing your passions, or adulting and just anything else, just do not mix well. So a little backstory about me: I'm a computer science graduate, currently struggling to find a job in the industry. It sucks. It's horrible out here. I know, unless you've been living under a rock, everyone's fairly aware of this right now. And this is also the reason why I started making this video game. Like, I wanted to put my skills to use. Since no one was gonna hire me, I'm like, why would I sit around and wait for someone to give me a job to do? So I started working on this to have something I can call my own. But in the process of doing that, there's just been a few things that have just hit me like a bag of rocks. Like, essentially the realities are just hitting me, and they're like roadblocks I'm going to encounter in making this a fully commercial game. So one of those things are bills. Like I said, I've been trying to find a job, and while I'm trying to work on this to turn it into a commercial project that could probably help me survive life. But man, the bills don't stop, and it's gonna take a while before this video game will even get completed or generate me money. Even it might not even generate me money. So it's just a scary reality that I could put so much time and effort into this and just not reap any financial reward, and that's a little unnerving when I think about it. Another thing I gotta think about is like the responsibilities of being an adult. I gotta maintain a roof over my head, gotta maintain social relationships, social responsibilities. Like, I can't just sit down in my golden cave and work on this for the undetermined future. That can't happen. I gotta do other things. There's also production costs. So I am a programmer by trade, I guess. So I'm comfortable putting together the code for the game, but I can't draw for shit. If I have a specific look I want the game to have. As a result, I'm going to need to request help from someone who's better at art than I am. And artists have to eat also. So I'm not trying to find someone to cheat and have them work for free for me and tell them it's going to be experience or something. I'm going to need to pay an artist to make some artwork for the game, and that costs money. I do not have right now, and I have no idea how I'm going to find it. People say, get some funding for your game, but that is equally as hard. Everyone has cool ideas, but the people providing the funding can't provide funding for everyone. So I definitely need to make a product that can wow them, and I don't know if my project is at that point right now. Then if I decide to go the other route and say, I'll learn how to make the artwork myself, that would easily double the production time for this project, and by that time it would have spent too long in the oven and essentially be burnt. It would just be it would take too long, essentially, because I budgeted maybe 3 years. The game is moving as progressing nicely. I have made the essential systems right now, so all that's left is just content around it. And also the world building. That's a very completely different set of programming sprints that need to be done. So I'm not even going to include that, but there's just so much work that needs to be done. And if I decide to learn the art or do the art myself, that's going to easily double the time it's going to take. And I don't want to be developing this for years. That's stupid. Well, not stupid, but that's just not a good idea in my opinion. There's also the time cost. It's like I said, this is going to be a long project. It's going to take me about 3, maybe 4 years to complete. And if if I don't make money in between 3 to 4 years, I will be unable to work on this. I won't be able to work on this much more because, well, I'll be homeless. So yeah, this is just a little rant. It's just annoying trying to chase your passion. I'm gonna use some air quotes. Chase your dreams, but the dreams don't pay the bills. The passion doesn't pay the bills. So you're stuck in this unfortunate limbo where you're working on your stuff. You're working on something, and it's just not moving forward as it's not moving the way you want it to move, just due to reality constraints. Like I said, the bills, the production costs, your time, the adult responsibilities, all of that. But yeah, if you would like to help me out and maybe spare a few minutes of your time to playtest the aspiring devs project, you could hop over to my itch page and try out my game. I have included so many cool features. One of them being a save system, so you can save your details in the game. You can also fight multiple enemies. I won't spoil it for you, but this is just a look at the enemies I have made in the game. I would make a showcase for this so I can talk about each enemy I've made individually. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. The game has taken a huge leap from where it started, and I'm proud of where I've reached at this point, but I still gotta keep going. And that scares me a little, but I'm not gonna stop. Things are moving smoothly. There's no reason to stop, so I'll keep going. If you made it to the end of this rant, thank you very much. I appreciate you spending your YouTube time here. And I would like it if you could stick around. So hit that like, subscribe, check out the game, leave your comments, feedback, and I'll definitely take it to heart. And then you can also check out my Discord. Links will also be in the description. That would give you direct access to, I guess, the community I'm trying to build. And let's just try and make this game something. Thank you for your time. Peace.